Good morning, you all. Welcome back to Resin Me Up. And today is Wednesday, and you all know what Wednesday is. But guess what, guys? I have a special announcement for this Wednesday coasting through the week. We have a new member to our coasting through the week group. And so that member of our group is Laura from Laura's Design Studio. She is going to be joining our collab. So now our collab consists of Tammy from Epoxy Me That, Marva from Marvelous Artsy, and Laura from Laura's Design Studio, and myself. So with that, if any of you would like to join our collab, it is on Wednesday, every Wednesday, and we do coasters and we do whatever we want with coasters. So you can do blooms, you can create something fun out of a coaster, you can do whatever your little heart desires. So today, I am going to accept a challenge that I watched Julie Cutts this week do a bloom, and she used gotta take that off my mat. She used a tabletop resin in a bloom. And at the end of her video, she said, I want you guys to try this. So challenge accepted, Julie. So you know me, if it's a bloom, I'm going to try whatever it is because I love doing blooms. So today we're going to try that. And I'm going to use my new Into Resin live edge mold because I have never done a bloom in one of these before. So we're going to try it. So I am going to mix up some tabletop resin. The only tabletop resin I have is by Bond Crafter. So we're going to experiment with that. Julie used the Let's Resin tabletop resin. I'm going to experiment with the Bond Crafter tabletop resin because that's all I have. So without further ado, I am going to mix up some Bond Crafter tabletop resin and choose some colors, and I will BRB. Okay? Stay tuned. Okay, y'all. Got my resin mixed up, got my white mixed up, and I did get out two other coasters because I want to try and do two different or three different things, techniques, one spiral, one like Julie did, and then something else. So if I have enough resin. So we're going to go ahead and pour, because I'm not sure with this mold being a live edge if this will work. Although it should. We may not have enough for 3. Maybe just 2. Because that's enough in there. But I don't think I have enough for that one. I've got a smaller coaster I can try. And it's one of the Resin Molds Express coasters. It's just a little tiny one. We can do it instead. You wipe it out here. Probably enough for that. Just stuck my hand right in that. Guys, I have my stupid hair down today. I need to put it up. All right, I'm going to divvy this out. I think that has enough. I'll put a little bit more in here. Just a little bit here. I do this every time, you guys. I start out with just one simple thing, and I end up doing more than I should do. Oh, goodness. It's because my mind never shuts off. And so I start thinking, I wonder if I do this, I wonder if I do that. Okay, that's good. Now let me wipe off my hands and get a pair of gloves on. Colors I chose are from Octopus Inks, and that is lemon and plum. That's what we're going to try today. Looks like I've already got something in my resin. All right, I got a torch for some bubbles here. So we don't want any bubbles on the surface. And right in there. Okay. Dropping 2 drops. I decided I wanted to put purple on the outside. Those I don't want to. Okay, now I'm just going to do like what Julie did on her first one. I'm going to try this thing that she did, or whatever it was that she did. I've never done it. Okay, that's it. Torch. And voila. Okay, we'll be back. We'll see how this does. All right, see you in a little while. Bye. Hey, y'all, welcome back. So these are ready for a back coat. They look like they bloomed fairly well to me. I pick these up so you can kind of see. So I'll be excited to see how they turned out when we get them out of here. Now, we're going to back these, and what I've decided to do is to use the teal blue orchid, and I've mixed up some, and then I have clear. We're going to see if we can get like maybe a little crackle on the back of them. So I'm going to go ahead and pour some around the edge of this one. Okay. I'm going to get the torch. Give these a little torch. I think that's all the damage I can do with these. So we will wait until these cure. Make sure these are all in their respectful places here. think it's full. Okay. All right. We'll see you guys back on demold. Bye. Okay, y'all. These are ready to come out of this mold. These molds, finally. So let's start with the smallest one first. See how it looks. I'll just get them all out and then we'll take a look at them. How's that sound? My center's all closed. I can see some crackle back there. Okay. Let's start with the small one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Look at that bloom. Huh? I mean, this wasn't probably the best mold to use because it had a flower in the center, but it still bloomed. Look at that. How pretty is that? Got a little bubble right there. But look at that. It bloomed. Yay! That's number 1. Kind of like that mold. That's kind of cool. Number 2. So I didn't make this one very big, remember? But it's pretty. Turned out really pretty. I could have kept going with it. So that looks really good. It bloomed. And the main showstopper. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow. Look at that. It worked. So you can use tabletop resin to make blooms and you don't have to wait for it to get up to temperature, just like Julie said. And it really does work. Of course, you can't see any crackle in it because, you know, it's a live edge, but yeah. So there you have it, guys. Nice blooms. All 3 of them turned out really nice for what I did. This one's really spectacular based on the fact that, you know, it's actually on a flower mold. That's pretty cool. I mean, those petals just literally follow those. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so I mean, this one here has like little wispies right there, all along inside there. It has little wispies, but it looks good. Very nice. I love that edge. It's so icicle-ish. It turned out good. So now we know you can actually use tabletop resin. You don't have to wait for it to get up to temperature, and you can just make a bloom in it. I wish I would have went bigger with this one, but it's pretty, very pretty. I think I was panicking because I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough time to get it, you know, but I could have kept going. I know I was thinking about it because I put a couple extra out there, but it looks very good. I like it. Very pretty. Well, there you have it, guys. Now you know that the Bond Crafter tabletop will work. So I've got some extras I'd like to show you with all this extra resin that I've been pouring. So this one here has just been kind of like a dump mold. This is that leaf mold from Resin Molds Express. I've just been dumping resin into it as I've been going. This is the candy apple blossom I think I mixed in there. And I think, gosh, you guys, I don't even really know. Yellow. It's just been a dump. It's just been a dump mold. So, and it didn't turn out half bad. I mean, it's a dump mold. And then this is it's a soap pump holder, but I didn't pour the lid. It's just the clear resin, and I had some leftover resin from another project, but I had mixed up some of that Mayspring Dazzle Diamond that I had used in another project. And so I used that, and I just used the Octopus Black Onyx alcohol ink, and I just layered it clear, that black, and I just poured it and poured it. And so it actually turned out pretty cool. So that looks pretty cool. And then there's this that goes with that. I don't know if it's ready or not. Let me see if it'll come out. And I just did the same thing, maybe still too. Let's see. It's a little bendy, but it should go back into place here once I get it out. If I can get it out, I can just figure it out. Oh, there we go. Just needs to come off the bottom. It is the holder for those coasters. There it is. Like I said, it's still a little bendy. But in this one, I just used the purple and the plum, marbled it. And so then these fit inside of there like that. So that's what that looks like. So I'll let that finish curing because it's just a little bendy. So there you have it, y'all. Those are all my extras, and it's kind of a cute little mold holder there. All right, well, let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, leave me a comment. Let me know which one is your favorite. I think this one's my favorite out of the three because it just fits that coaster just perfect. So there you go, guys. Coasting through the week. So make sure you click on that playlist that will be in my description box, and check out all the other people. We've got Karen from the Dragon's Cave this week. She participated. Tim, the base resonator, and then of course Laura. She's now part of our collab. So check out everybody's videos. I don't know. I haven't been on YouTube today other than I watched Tim's premiere this morning of his Coasting Through the Week video. Other than that, I watched Laura's and Marva's, but I haven't been out there since because I've been in here, so I haven't watched anybody else's. I think I watched Karen's too. So in between curing sessions here. So but as far as anybody else, I don't know who else has a video. I'm sure Tammy does. I just haven't watched it yet. So yeah. All right, y'all. Well, remember, stay curious, stay creative, and always stay positive, and uh and always be kind. And we will see you tomorrow for the next video. All right. Take care. Good night.